Edwin Muir portrays a past instance of a castle which was defeated by the enemy. It has 6 stanza. The castle has 6 stanza. First 3 stanza describes about the strongness of the castle. Next 3 stanza how they were defeated by the enemy. Okay. Before explaining the lines, we must know about the author. Now I read the author's introduction. Edwin Muir, 1887 to 1959, was a renowned Scottish poet, novelist, translator, and critic. Edwin Muir period was 1887 to 1959. Renowned means he was very famous. Famous, popular. Okay, renowned means popular or famous. He was very popular. Who belonged to Scotland. Great poet, novelist, translator, and critic. Critic means a person who criticizes other poems, others. He was remembered for his vivid poetry. Vivid means very strong and a clearness. Okay, here he created many poems. He began writing poetry at a relatively old age and over the course of several years worked out an individual philosophical style for which he gained recognition later in his life. He began writing poetry at a relatively old age. That means he started to write poetry at an old age, not an early age. At an old age, he started to write poems. And over the course of several years, worked out an individual philosophical style for which he gained recognition later in his life. That means philosophical styles was very popular. Because of it, he got recognition in his life. First poems and chorus of the newly dead contains Muir's essentials attempt. Okay, first poems and chorus of the newly dead. These two were created by Edwin Muir. It was his first attempt. Muir later collections include variations on a time theme, The Narrow Place, The Voyages and Other Poems, The Labyrinth, and One Fit in Eden. Okay, now look at the warm-up pages. First question, what thought come to your mind when you think about a castle? Add your ideas to the list. Second, have you ever visited a fort or a castle? Third, fill in the following empty boxes. Warm up means before entering the poem, we warm our mind. So that's why 3 questions are given in that passage. Okay. All through that summer at ease we lay, and daily from that turret wall we watched the moors in the hay, and the enemy half a mile away, they seemed no threat to us at all. All through that summer at ease. Ease means happiness or pleasant. Okay, here a poetical word ease means relaxed. The soldiers were relaxed all through that summer. The poet pointed out that season was summer season. Summer season. Here that questions will be asked. Which season is refers to here? Summer season is refers to here. We is refers to whom? The we is refers to the soldiers. Okay, all through that summer at ease we lay. Here all through the summer the soldiers spend their life very pleasantly. Okay, they were relaxed and stress free. Okay, all through that summer at ease we lay, and daily from the turret wall. Daily from the turret wall means the soldiers watched from the turret wall. Turret, you look at that glossary. Turret means a small tower on a top of a castle. A small tower on a top of a castle. The soldiers who stood on the top tower of the castle. Okay, and daily from the turret wall. Why did he stand there? Because the enemies were waiting to defeat the castle. So he stood and watched them. At the same time, the soldiers noticed the movers in the hay. Movers means machine or person. Machine that trim grass and level the lawn. Okay, lawn means meadow. Here we watched the movers in the hay, and the enemy half a mile away. They seemed no threat to us at all. The enemy half a mile. No enemy was found up to the distance of half a mile. One of the soldiers pointed out that it was necessary to afraid about the enemy. That's the meaning. They seemed means they is refers to the enemy. Okay, to us means refers to the soldiers. They seemed no threat to us at all. Here these lines these lines point out that soldiers confidence, soldiers boldness, soldiers strongness. Okay, these lines portrayed about the strongness of the soldiers. Next stanza. For what we thought had we to fear, with our arms and profounder load on load, our towering battlements tire on tire, and friendly allies drawing near on every leafy summer road. For what we thought had we to fear. Here the soldiers very firmly point out that there was no reason to fear because the soldiers were bold, strong. Okay, they thought that no need to fear. That's the meaning. They thought that we refers to the soldiers. Okay, they thought that no need to fear. With our arms and profounder load on load. That's meaning here they had many weapons and profounder. Profounder means food. Okay, they piled profounder and also arms. They piled their arms and profounder. Okay, that's meaning load on load. Load on load means they carried everything. Okay, our towering battlements tire on tire, and friendly allies drawing near on every leafy summer road. Towering battlements. These words refers to the wall aspects. Tire on tire. That's meaning here they arranged the weapons one above the other. Then they noticed the movement of the enemy very boldly. Towering battlements means look at that glossary. Tall towers with opening to shoot the enemies. The tall towers with opening there to shoot the enemies. Here there was a gap that persons was standing at that. The persons was waiting for the enemy. Okay, here secretly they were standing at the place. And friendly allies. Friendly allies means supporting nations. Supporting nations drawing near. Drawing near means moved. They were moving near the castle on every leafy summer road. On every leafy summer road, that's meaning here summer seasons they were waiting for the enemy. At the same time, the narrator pointed out that friendly allies, supporting nations are also moving near the castles. Okay, here our gates were strong, our walls were thick, so smooth and high, no man could win a foothold there. No clever trick could take us dead or quick. Only a bird could have got in. Our gates were strong, our walls were thick. Here the narrator pointed out that their gates were strong, their walls were thick, and smooth and high. Okay, their walls were thick, smooth and high. Here these lines portrayed about the strongness of the castles, strongness of the gates and walls. No man could win a foothold there. Here narrator firmly point out that no man could win, no man could enter the castles. No clever trick could take us dead or quick. Quick, that is that old English word that means alive. Okay, no one could do any clever trick to enter the castles. And then no clever trick could take us dead or quick. Dead or quick. Quick means what did I say? Quick means alive. That's very important word. Quick. It's because it is very old English. So quick means another meaning. Soon. Very early, soon. Here the narrator noted that their gates were strong, their walls were thick, smooth and high. From this we would understand that how strong their castle was. No good the footprints there. Okay, no man could enter the castle and touch the person, whether they alive or dead. Okay, only a bird could have got in. That is very important line. Only a bird could have got in. Here he pointed that a bird can enter it. Except a bird, no other could enter the castle. Okay, here the stanza portrayed about the strengthness of the gate and the wall aspect. Okay, the strengthness of the gate and the wall aspect was conveyed here. Okay, we will meet again. Thank you.